Hi readers and writers, I'm glad that you're here to learn with me today. Today, we will be doing some interactive editing.
Materials!
For today, you will only need your thinking cap. Here are today's learning targets. I can sort words with R-controlled E sounds, R-controlled I sounds, and R-controlled U sounds. And I can collaborate with my teacher to edit a sentence with R-controlled words and high-frequency words.
Transition song!
Sorting words is lots of fun. We make a change to the word run. A different vowel changes run to ran. We listen for rhymes like can and tan. Look for words that sound the same. That's how we'll play this sorting game.
Word work!
Let's play Sort It Out. Each of today's words will contain the R-controlled sound However, the sound can be made 3 different ways: ER, IR, and UR. As we look at each word, we'll figure out which R-controlled vowel is making that sound. Here is our first word, gather. Which spelling of the R-controlled sound do we see in this word? In gather, the ER says at the end of the word. Let's do another one. Birthday. Which spelling of the R-controlled sound do we see in this word? It is the IR in the word birthday that says This word is whisper. How do we get the R-controlled sound in this word? At the end of the word whisper, the R is controlling the vowel E to say This next word is burglar. This is a special word. It has 2 R-controlled sounds in it. We hear the in the first syllable and the R in the second syllable. We are focusing on the sound today. So let's think. How do we get the sound in the first syllable of burglar? It's the R controlling the U. That's how we get the This word is thirst. How do we get the sound in thirst? We hear the because the R is controlling that vowel I. It's changing its sound. And finally, the word sunburst. This is a 2-syllable word. I hear the sound in the second syllable. Sunburst. What's happening in this word to get the sound? It's that R controlling the U. That is how we hear the in burst. Excellent job sorting those words with me.
Transition song!
Now let's all be editors, editors, editors. Now let's all be editors to make the writing make sense. Look at the sentence, sentence, sentence. Take a look at the sentence we will fix as a group.
Writing!
Now, we are going to fix or edit a sentence that has some mistakes in it. As a reminder, when we are editing, we are looking for 3 different things: capitalization mistakes, spelling errors, and incorrect punctuation. Let's look at this sentence. There's quite a bit of work to do. I will do my best to read it to you. She is about to get a blistin on her hand from the turf. Well, go ahead and put on your editing cap and let's get started. I see a mistake in the very first word in our sentence. There is a lowercase s in the word she. What do I need to change that to? It needs to be an uppercase S because she is the first word in our sentence. She is. That sight word is looks okay to me. But that word about, there's something fishy. It's a high frequency word, so we should certainly check it over. When I listen to the sounds in about, I hear out. I remember that the A does say in the word about because it doesn't play fair. I see the B, but that OW doesn't look quite right. It is true that OW does say ow, but in the word about, I remember that we need the vowel team OU. Let's keep working. She is about to get. The word get doesn't look quite right. I think the author of the sentence is trying to use the word get. That is a high frequency word that plays fair. So I'm going to tap it out and listen for that middle vowel sound. G-et. Eh. I hear an eh, so I'm going to change that I to an E. She is about to get a blistin. What in the world is a blistin? Do you have any ideas? I don't know either, so I think this might be a mistake. I wonder if the author is trying to use the word blister. A blister is something you could get on your hand or on your foot. To change blistin to blister, what would I need to do to this word? I can change the last syllable of the word. Instead of blisten, I can make it blister. I will need to change that N to an R. Then the R can control the E to say blister. What else needs to be fixed? I'm going to read the sentence again. Sometimes when we're editing, we have to read a sentence over and over. She is about to get a blister on her hand from the turf. Wait, does that word her look correct to you? Her is a high frequency word that we have seen many times. I know I need the sound However, it's not an IR that makes the sound I need the R to control an E. HER. I see just a few more errors. She is about to get a blister on her hand from. From is a high frequency word, and it sounds like it should be FRUM. However, it does not play fair. I remember that the word from has an O in it instead of a short vowel U. She is about to get a blister on her hand from the turf. That sounds right, and it makes sense. I don't see any more spelling errors. Do you? I do notice that something is missing from the end of our sentence. What do we need to add? We do need a punctuation mark. You might have said that we need to add a period. That would mean that the author is telling us something. If we add a period, the sentence would sound like this. She is about to get a blister on her hand from the turf. You might have said that we could add an exclamation point. An exclamation would mean that the author is giving a warning and using a loud voice. The sentence might sound like, "She is about to get a blister on her hand from the turf." Do you see how a punctuation mark can change our sentence? Let's read the whole sentence together now that we have finished editing it. You can decide if you want to use a voice where the author is telling us something. That would be a sentence with a period. If you want to use an exclaiming voice, you can have a sentence with an exclamation point. Choose what way you would like to read it, and here we go. She is about to get a blister on her hand from the turf.
Closing reflection.
Let's reflect a bit about our learning today. What 3 things do we look for when we are editing a sentence? Capitalization, spelling, and punctuation. You did an amazing job editing today. When we gather together for the next lesson, we will celebrate all of our learning from this cycle. I'll see you soon.